In today's society, you might be surprised to know about a movement gaining ground to start Bible classes in public schools. 7 states already recognize these classes, and 6 more could follow. CBN's Heather Sells has that story.
The believers behind this latest push say their idea is simple and to the point. Teach the book that has shaped our civilization like no other.
Who in the world would want to ban or censor one of the top 5 impactful books in all of history?
Former Congressman Randy Forbes is helping to lead the charge. His Congressional Prayer Caucus Foundation has joined other Christian groups to promote religious freedom legislation at the state level. Last week, President Trump gave them a Twitter shout-out, publicly praising the idea of elective Bible classes for high school students.
Doesn't it just make sense that we should have that book that's been so impactful at least be studied and examined by people who want to study and examine in the place where we go to explore ideas and look at what we're going to do for tomorrow?
Not everyone agrees. Religion writer Jonathan Merritt says evangelicals need to remember that the same schools teaching their kids about sexuality and science would now teach them the Bible.
So it seems to me to be kind of a strange ask that you would say, yeah, I want a government employee in a public school teaching my kid about Holy Scripture, because when it comes to a lot of the scholarly consensus on Holy Scripture, these things diverge from majority opinions among evangelicals.
Teaching this subject in the public school system clearly has its complications. For example, back in 1963, the Supreme Court ruled the Bible is worthy of study for its literary and historic qualities. Justices also added it must be presented objectively with no devotional readings. Groups like Freedom from Religion and the ACLU claim that's not happening and have sued school districts in Texas for not presenting the Bible objectively. Their main concern, Christians will use these classes as an opportunity to evangelize.
The problem, critics say, with these bills is that they're really a covert attempt not just to teach the Bible as history or as literature, but to teach the Bible through an interpretive lens, essentially to promote Christian values in public schools.
Forbes and others maintain if schools can objectively teach controversial topics like politics and government, they can do the same with the Bible.
We are not trying to get someone or tell someone they have to believe a certain thing. We're just saying, look at this, the history of this book, look at the importance of the ideas in this book, look at how it plays a role in even the policy in the United States of America. You make your own decisions.
It's a tall order, but worth it, say supporters, to teach such an important book to the next generation. Heather Sells, CBN News.